Over the last decade, Texas has taken firm grasp of the definition, the characterization, if you will, that is the most job-friendly state in the nation, and it's been created by a great deal by the decision-making that's been done in Austin, Texas, and by keeping our taxes low in a regulatory climate that is fair and predictable and a legal system that doesn't allow for oversuing. And then getting out of the way and letting the private sector do what the private sector does best, which is create jobs and in turn allow for the wealth to be created in this state. And by helping to create that environment, the real drivers of the Texas economy, the men and women who go out there and risk their capital, they've been able to create this just amazing climate, and it's led to this very noticeable increase in the demand for certified, high-skilled workers. And beyond that, our culture of innovation and innovation freedom has inspired no telling how many Texans to start their own businesses, to feel the freedom to be able to go out and start their business. Maybe just a one-person shop to begin with, but they felt that great freedom that we try to breed in Texas, if you will, so that they could go out and start their business. And a lot of those businesses have grown. They have increased demand for their products, and in turn, there's this real demand for skilled workers in sectors like manufacturing, for example. Job demand for nearly, or I should say, has nearly doubled over the course of the last 3 years alone, and that sector is projected to grow by 10% more by 2020. With that in mind, we need to take steps now to ensure that we have those demands, or that I should say that those demands are met in the future and met with the most qualified employees available. So to that end, today I'm announcing a skilled workforce initiative. That's a combined effort between the state, industry, higher education, and it's one of the important things is to cut the time necessary for these students to earn the certification in much needed vocations without sacrificing one iota of quality, I might add. And the framework for technical training that we're going to be putting in place will enable these workers to earn their technical certification fast at an affordable cost and targeted to specific skills that are needed by industries, so that they can be assured that the jobs are going to be waiting for them when they finish their coursework. Our first effort with this program will target jobs for the advanced manufacturing and industrial business sectors. Now, by design, this system can be replicated by the needs of any industry or sector and can be ramped up when an industry's needs are met. It'll also target some very specific groups, such as veterans, displaced workers, career-focused high school graduates, so you can maximize their job preparedness training. Now, the essence of the program is removing roadblocks between candidates who are already largely qualified and jobs that need to be filled. Many of these candidates already have specialized training and very valuable real-world experience in these fields, but they lack certification. Competency-based learning. Competency-based learning. That is awarding the credit for those skills and experiences. And it dramatically cuts down the time needed to earn certification, and it minimizes the cost by not forcing those candidates to sit through courses that they already know, for instance. This is a practice that's already paying great dividends for us with a program that we started last year called College Credit for Heroes, It was launched earlier this year, and it specifically rewards veterans for the training that they've received and through institutions like the Western Governors University and some of our community colleges. It's been very successful. While we're working to address the needs of those high schools, or I should say those that are out of high school, we also need to work to expand the opportunities available to our high school students. For example, just this week, Senator Dan Patrick from Houston, he sent a letter to the State Board of Education asking them to double the number of approved career tech courses available to students in Texas. Career tech courses, they prepare students to graduate ready to work in numerous in-demand fields. And this is a very worthy effort, and I applaud the Senator for his focus on it. Meanwhile, the Skilled Workforce Initiative is going to provide our best opportunity to quickly fill much-needed jobs with these highly skilled, quality workers in a minimal amount of time.